Jo Walker Meador was one of the kindest, most gracious women that I've ever met. And every interaction that I had with her, her grace and kindness showed through.
She was so warm and so inclusive and so welcoming to me. But I also knew under that she was a badass and a tough executive.
If there's any woman in this business who broke the glass ceiling, actually shattered it, it was her.
From running the CMA as a girl Friday, all the way to having the foresight to knowing that we needed to market our music, I'm just blown away by the vision, the foresight, the love and embrace of the music, and the willingness to share it with others.
I am in awe of what she accomplished as a woman and a businesswoman. She trailblazed country music and not only made it national, she made it international.
Jo's legacy is so much more than just the first female CEO of the Country Music Association. Her impact still is felt today, where you can feel her presence in how the leadership of the CMA is run under Sarah Traherne.
When I was publicly named the CEO of the CMA, I knew my first call had to be to Jo Walker Meador. And it began what's been just an amazing, gracious friendship for the last 4 years.
So many iconic things that we associate with country music happened under her. And she's especially known for taking country music worldwide. And I think everyone in country music can say a huge thank you to her, especially women.
When I think of Jo Walker Meador, the first thing that comes to mind is the unconditional support she gave other women. And you felt like you knew her actually better than you did, because she was so warm and welcoming. She would approach you and comment on your work. And here is this woman who's made history, making it all about you.
I had stopped to speak to this lady who was standing by herself, and we had a nice conversation. She was lovely, and I thought, what a sweet little woman to stand here and talk to me like this. And about that time, somebody walked up and said, Jo Walker, we're ready to take you backstage now. And I realized who had been standing there talking to all that time. It's kind of like if you meet the president on the sidewalk and she stops to talk to you.
If you haven't, I encourage you, learn her history, see what she did. She thought on a global scale, which is just at that time unheard of, and even more so now.
It is really amazing to get to sit down with one of the matriarchs who really founded the business that we know today. And for those of us who are in that bridge generation like myself, we owe it to people like Jo and to Frances Preston and to Lula Neff to really carry that forward to the next generation.
Being one of the first prominent women in country music, everybody was watching her, and she never made a misstep. And she was so classy and elegant, but always warm and welcoming.
What great memories I have of Jo Walker Meador, picking her up at the Blakeford, going to California Pizza Kitchen, and our favorite server, Dan, was there to take amazing care of us. He made over Miss Jo. We would order a dessert and say, we are here to celebrate life. And we did every time.
I really value the time that we had together, and I still feel like she's just a phone call away, and I miss her all the time.
We miss you, Jo Walker Meador. You were a wonderful woman, and we're so proud to celebrate you in the Country Music Hall of Fame every day.